Welcome back to the Broncast, a podcast all about your Ford Bronco. I'm your host, John Melton.
And I'm Donnie Whiteman.
We are two Bronco enthusiasts who own Broncos, work on Broncos, and love the Bronco. From Generation 1 all the way to Generation 6.
I feel like you talk like I've got a big old dip in my mouth. A big old dip. In today's episode, we'll be talking about all the super cool gifts that in today's episode, we'll be talking about all the super cool gifts that you guys have sent us, our listeners. But don't worry, if you haven't sent us anything yet, it's not too late to get us a beautiful Christmas present. A t-shirt, a loving die-cast Bronco, some sweet cookies and delights and sweet treats put in a box and hand-wrapped and sent to Donnie's house with white powder. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Santa's coming.
I like you're in your Christmas sweater.
I am.
And I'm in my Christmas bedazzled jacket.
You are bedazzled.
It's
You're bedazzled.
I'm wearing, it's not bedazzled. What is this called? It's
There's sequins.
Sequins.
It's tight too.
It is very tight. Yeah. I'm no longer a large. I've moved into the extra large category. All right, Donnie, for Christmas, what speaks Christmas than Christmas songs, right? We listen to Christmas songs and we get in the Christmas mood.
I love Christmas songs.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you a couple Christmas songs and swap one of the words with Bronco. And I want you just to sing me the Christmas song.
I was good with this until you said I had to sing them.
So we'll start with Mariah Carey. All I Want for Christmas is Bronco. Ooh,
I don't know
Merry
that one.
Christmas. Oh, wait, no, that's a different song.
Yeah. Wait, you gave me, what was the other?
All I want for, I don't even know these songs. All right, Last Bronco. Last Bronco, you gave me your heart. This turned dark really quick. Bronco, it's cold outside.
Like, baby, it's cold outside?
Yeah. Who sings that? Baby, it's cold outside. Jingle Bell Bronco. Jingle bell.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle Bronco bell.
Yeah, there you go. It's a blue Bronco Christmas.
I'll have a blue Bronco for Christmas.
That was perfect. All right, there you go. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's our Christmas episode. We're going to be talking about special Christmas gifts for the Bronco owner. And, just having we'll do a little gift exchange because, love language of giving gifts and receiving gifts for all you people. Now, it's a little bit late in the game. If you are shopping for a present for the Bronco lover in your life, it's a little bit late to be looking for something because, you order something today, it's not getting there in time for Christmas, except a wonderful gift card from Tom's Off-Road.
Yeah, get me one of those.
That's right.
I'm not picky.
If you any amount will work. It doesn't matter. It could be $5. It could be $5,000.
Yeah, move the decimal.
That's
Come on.
right. Just shift that bad boy to the right. No, but Tom's Off-Road gift cards, great gift to be given. But in this episode, we're going to be talking about our gift or our Christmas list moving into the next year and what we want for Christmas.
Yeah, but let's just go straight to giving gifts. The things you got. What'd you get me? I'm ready. Let's just do gifts.
Was I supposed to get you a gift? I thought you were just getting me gifts.
Oh,
jeez.
Did you get that wrong? But you got something for me. I know you did.
Donnie, I got you something, and I think it's just gonna. Well, here you go.
I still have my poster you got me from last year.
Yeah, this isn't as good as last year.
Oh, all right. You loved me more last year. All right, let's see what I got. It's a bag. Oh, it's an award.
This is an award for you.
Hang on, I got to get my glasses on.
Oh, yeah. It's in my
I
writing.
can't read it
It's too small.
because I'm blind. Second best podcast host. It's awesome. I love it.
There you go.
This is really heavy. Is it really an Emmy?
It's a Telly Award.
It's a telly?
Yeah.
It's a broadcasty.
It's a broadcasty.
I love it. Yeah. All right. That's awesome. Okay. Well, I got you something too. Hang on. Oh, you got to check out the wrapping paper.
Ooh.
It's from
Leslie Mitchell.
Yeah. She has now light blue Broncos and green Bronco wrapping paper.
I like it.
So there you go. Tear it apart.
Like it. All right.
Get after it. Get in there.
It's an oil pan gasket seal. Look at I need one of these.
We had your truck on the lift, and I noticed the oil pan was leaking. But wait,
everything is leaking.
There's more.
Heyo. Oh, look at that. Some 5W30 fully synthetic red line
not
oil.
Conventional.
Not conventional. We've had this debate. Donnie and I keep having this debate.
Do you see I made a special boat. Do you see
I
it?
like
duct
this.
tape bow.
A duct tape bow. Thank you.
That's really hard to make.
That is. That looks very
It looks terrible.
unique.
So that's for all the oil that's missing.
Perfect.
And it announces
I'll
our
go
new
through-
sponsor for next year.
Oh, yeah. Who's our new sponsor?
Redline Oil is going to be a sponsor of the podcast.
Redline Oils.
Yeah, really pumped about that.
Yep.
Another sponsor along with Coates and ARP.
This will last me a good month.
Yeah, it's going to end up outside my door. I have a feeling.
Or in the shop.
right in front.
Yeah. Or in my driveway.
And then, okay, you got one? Yeah, you do.
Well, I was going to say we have another gift.
Yeah, we actually have a couple. So check this out. This was sent to us from Tom's Off Road. So you're going to have to open it.
Oh.
Let me hand it to you. Oh, I just hit the camera.
All right.
It was sent to us.
Oh, yeah. Baja Broncos. It's the Baja Bronco. What is it called? Slot car set.
Yeah, they're check it out. Big Oli.
Yes.
And I don't know what the other one
Johnny
is.
Lightning.
It's the red, white, and black Bronco. They have the wings on them and Baja look. But yeah, we're going to set that up and race later.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We're going to drink and drive.
Yeah, we are. I'm going to dominate you.
No, we're not competitive at all.
No, not at all. That's awesome. Thank you, Toms. Yeah, if you want to get yourself one of these, you're not going to get it in time for Christmas, so don't even try.
Those are hard to get. Tommy got the hookup on that.
Nice.
Tommy at Tom's.
Yep. And little Tommy.
But wait, we have one more.
We do.
Go ahead.
Well, you can for our wonderful podcast producer extraordinaire. See, you were going to be on.
Lied. You said that wasn't a gift.
He
Here
says
you go.
We never get him anything, but we always give him a hard time. I don't know why.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Look how beautiful he is. Oh, Josh. Look at that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Now I can be the official broadcast producer.
You're now official.
Does it say producer on the back?
If you want to get yourself a broadcast shirt, NashvilleEarlyBronco.com, you can get one.
You can wear one too.
You can wear one too. And look at this. More Bronco swag.
I've really been needing a sweater, actually. So this is great. Thank you.
You're all
guys.
hooked up.
Winter is
This is
coming.
awesome.
You got a hoodie now.
All hooked up. Got yourself some Bronco swag. All right.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
That's right. That's right.
Been a good year.
It has been. I've had a lot of fun this year. We've had a lot of fun.
We're going to have more fun next year.
That's right. We are.
We have one objective. We're going to have more fun next year.
Yep. Go to more events. I said we have to double our events. and go to twice as many events. How many did we get to this year?
We told
Tom's, Supercell, and Ford Fest. 3?
and GSM.
I didn't go to GSM.
Yeah, I did. We're missing one. There's still another one.
We got to go to 6 events this year.
We're gonna do 6 events, and we're gonna take you out of the studio and to some Bronco manufacturers. We're super pumped about it. But we can't talk about any of that. You have to wait until we do our special episode, first one of the year next year.
Ooh, there you go.
Tell them what it is.
First one, first one's all the Bronco events, right?
Yeah, for the whole year.
Yeah. Oh, I just heard that the Bronco Safari is not going to be in Moab because they keep closing trails in Moab. The BLM does. Anyway, side note, moving on. All right, Donnie, wish list for all the gifts, Christmas wish list for your Bronco, for the Bronco in your life. What you got?
Well, this year for me, Christmas is about needs. I don't want to be come across as being material. I'm wanting to be a minimalist, so I'm going to keep this simple. So they're just gifts I need, because really I want to spend more time with you, John. You don't have to get me any more trophies or awards. I want you to spend more time with me in the shop, helping me finish all the stuff that's not done.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah. I guess my number one gift, the thing I really want for my Gen 6 Bronco, is one of those Sunrider tops that you just latch and flip back. I just think that would be super cool, and I'd use it every time it was above 60.
And that's just as the front 2 panels. Yeah.
Yeah, you take those out and it replaces them, and you just flip it back.
Yeah. That'd be super
while you're
cool.
at the stoplight.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I love taking my top off at stoplights. Sunrider soft top. #. Okay. For me, my first part, mine all go together. And you'll see them come together at the end. Beautiful plan. But my first one, 456 gears. I've been talking about this for a long time. I have the stock 350 gears in my green Bronco. And I really want to upgrade those because of some of the other parts that I have in this list. And I want to go up to 456 gearing. It'll make my Bronco feel more powerful, even though it's only got 167 horsepower. And it'll be better off-road.
So you have the stock, the 350 gears?
350 limited slip true track in the rear, and then just 350 open up front in the Dana 44.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, why do you want the different gear ratio?
Well, so my upcoming parts that I want. So right now, like if I got an overdrive transmission, my transmission wouldn't ever shift into overdrive because the 350 gear, I have a 35-inch tire. So it's kind of a dog taking off from a start. How gears work, you've got power coming from the motor to the transmission. Those go into gears, goes in the transfer case, comes out of the transfer case, goes into the axles. Those go into gears. So all this power from your engine is being multiplied by the gears. And so a 350 gear is really for more higher speed than a 456 gear. So ideally, a 350 gear would be for a smaller tire. 456 is better for a bigger tire, gives you more acceleration off the line, but a lower top speed. So you might go, why a lower top speed? Well, my next part is going to be the 4R70W transmission. So I'll talk about that next, but I'll let you go with your next part first.
Yeah. So you got highway gears right now, and you want to go with torqueier. So get more power, use more power.
Yes.
Yeah. Power to the ground. I got that. So I love the IFS so much under my new Bronco. It's just amazing that I want to put that in an early Bronco. So Dana makes an upgrade to the Ford front IFS called, it's a new UDF Ultimate differential front. And it's an IFS. It's an upgrade. Like you can upgrade your brand new Bronco to this much heavier duty new IFS. But I want to put it in my SEMA build. And I just think that'd be really cool to throw in there. I would love for my old Bronco to drive anything remotely close to my new Bronco because they're so plush.
That would be amazing. I know a lot of the purists they're like, oh, why would you ever get rid of the solid front axle? Like that would drive so much better. And if you're building a SEMA truck, notice he said SEMA build, you're not taking that off-road, like you're not wheeling that thing. So IFS would be perfect in that and would have incredible road manners for all of you with death wobble or, where your steering shifts under braking. That would all go away.
Well, this is a two-part request for Santa.
Yeah.
The other part is the Tom's Off-Road just came out with coil-over multi-link rear suspension, and I got to ride in that on the McGrew Trail when we went out to Tom's this spring, and it was as cushy in the back as that IFS is in the front. Can you imagine those two together?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Be the ultimate. So that's so I really need both.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
Exactly. Good. glad you differentiated that. All right, my part number 2, like I said, swapping in the 4R70W. So kicking the C4 automatic transmission to the curb. C4 automatic transmission doesn't have overdrive. The 4R70W does have overdrive. And the coolest part is if I switch to the 456 gears, then I get the overdrive. Tom's Off-Road actually sells everything you need to swap in the 4R70W. I don't think they have the US shift controller. I think you still need that. But almost everything else, like the bell housing adapter, all the little parts and pieces that you need to actually make that swap happen. And we'll put links to all this stuff in the description below so you guys can check it out. But super cool. So yeah, I'm part number 2, swapping in the 4R70W.
Well, so you get the overdrive, like extra gear. So you have the shorter gears in your axles. You offset it with the transmission. And
So I still get the top speed, but now I have more torque when I accelerate. So it's like, I've now multiplied. So now I have 4 gears instead of 3 in my transmission. And I have shorter gears, 456 instead of 350s in my axles. So I still get that top speed, but now my Bronco feels a lot faster when I start going at a stoplight.
Yeah. The extra gear is going to be super nice.
Yeah.
What's really great is Tom's Off-Road has sent me a list, and they'll send it to anyone, of here's what comes with everything that they sell for that transmission swap. And here are those other things that you need that we don't sell. So they don't just leave you high and dry to figure it out. They literally just spell it out for you.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Which is great. So those guys are such a resource. If you just call them and get them on the phone, all those guys drive, fix, wheel their Broncos, and they have all these transmission options and swaps in their vehicles. So they're actually doing it in the back of the warehouse.
Right.
Yeah, they have a lift and a whole shop where everybody's building their stuff.
That's cool. All right, part 3, what do you got?
I need more bling. My wheels are not blingy enough on my new Bronco, and I just love polished wheels. Not like chrome plated or gold plated, but I do like billet wheels that are clear coated and polished, and I got to have some bling.
That's so funny. We're the opposite.
I know yours are black.
Mine are black. I do. I wish I had the bronze, but still I'm like, get rid of the chrome, get rid of the bling.
It's funny you saying that with that jacket on. Like you're blinding me with your sequins, especially like right.
Yeah. My
right
chesticles.
There. Yeah. Right there. They're like blinging me.
My part 3, I would love to put an Atlas transfer case in my Bronco. You can kind of see a theme here. So 456 gears, 4R70W, and then go into the Atlas transfer case. So I got the Dana 20, which is a great transfer case for, everyday driving. It's a great transfer case for the Bronco. But if you want to go off-road, the Atlas transfer case has better gears for off-road driving, and it's just more reliable. Now, most people don't need that, but if we're talking Christmas lists, if we're talking Santa coming down the chimney, come on down the chimney with an Atlas transfer case, Santa.
They're heavy. He's going to come down fast.
Yeah.
That thing is so overbuilt and indestructible.
Yes.
I remember everything they built on the shows, and Ian loves to use them too.
Yep.
We're just like, we're just going to throw this in there and not think about it again.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's clockable, so you can literally like put it, however you want it. It's a cool system for sure. Part number 4, what you got?
Well, I've got my Gen 6, which I think I've asked enough for, but I have other children that need gifts. So I got the 69 early Bronco, which is eventually going to be the SEMA truck. I need frame ends for that. So I think Cat Lover.
Oh, Cat Lover.
This thing had like round steel pipes welded to the front of it. And I'm going to literally restore the frame and then cut it up and do some cool stuff to it. But yeah, I need frame ends for that. I was just looking at it the other day.
Yeah. Frame ends, good old Cat Lover on eBay. If you have not heard that episode, it was an episode a while ago that we talked about Cat Lover. It's like this username of someone who sells frame ends on eBay.
On eBay, yeah. That's where
and it was so random, but we found this guy.
Not Bronco Lover.
No, Cat Lover.
So again, a 2-part gift. I have 2 children. I have the 69 Bronco and I have the 79 Bronco. They're both, my kids are really ugly, but I love them just the same. So I actually need a gas tank for that truck. And when I say need, I actually need one. There is no gas tank in this truck. It had the Milo sweet tea container in the back as a gas tank to get it started, to get it on the trailer. So yeah, I need a gas tank for that.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So my number 4 part is going to be a custom 4-link. You talked about this a little bit. Front and rear. So Tom's doesn't yet sell a 4-link kit. They have their extended radius arms, which are pretty awesome. Their extended radius arms give you a lot more droop, you allow your front end to travel a lot more. But
sounds funny.
Allow your front end to travel.
Yeah.
But it allows your front end to travel a lot more, and it will just give you that articulation off road. But a 4-link kit would, it centers your axle. You can do coilovers. You can get rid of your leaf springs. All that kind of stuff. There's a couple Bronco companies that sell them, but it's like, you have to do like a 2-inch body lift. You have to route your exhaust above the frame. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I don't like about the kits that are out there from other companies. So I would like to kind of do my own kit, and see how that goes. And like Barnes 4-wheel drive, they have a kit that isn't for the Bronco. It's just a generic kit. And so I might, I'd like to get one of those and kind of custom fab it for my green truck. Maybe even stretch the wheelbase a little bit. The Barnes 4-wheel drive, they have a front kit for the Dana 44. They have a rear kit for the Ford 9-inch. So you can kind of do both. And, it's one of those things where it's like, well, if I'm going to do a custom 4-link kit, maybe I should do 1-ton axles. Like, it can kind of explode from there, but
it spiraled.
It does. It can spiral easily, but I think I'll keep the Dana 44 and the Ford 9-inch, but just do, it'd be fun to do a custom 4-link kit.
Oh, I like that idea. That's neat. You can get some fancy shocks too.
Yeah. Fancy.
Yeah. Okay. So we're on to part 5 here. We only get to pick 5 gifts this year. Mine are all 2-part though. So a thing I love installing these is the Heim steering kits for the front. Just the Heim joint. If you don't know what a Heim joint is, just type it in. It's HEIM, named after
Jackalope Heim.
Someone Heim, yeah.
Bruce Heim.
I think he was German. So
Hegnenflugelheim.
Heinrich Heim.
Heinrich Heim.
Whatever his first name was. Anyway,
Adolf
thank you
Heim.
for the Heim joint. What's cool about these is it replaces all of the ball joints, which they either wear out or yours are probably already blown out.
And a lot of them you had to grease, like they
have a Zerk on them.
Yeah, they have a Zerk fitting. And
but they weren't designed for the abuse that people are giving these trucks 50 years later. So, pull all the ball joints out, you put these Heim joints in, they're solid steel, and you just adjust them, and then you use the stop nut and lock it down. So it can't really come out of alignment. So we just did one last week and aligned the front. And what's really cool is I was going online and looking at, okay, well, these tires are 33-inch tires. The last ones were 35s. And they tell you how much to adjust the toe in, because these Broncos, if they're towed out, they're going to hunt for a wheel and go right or left on you, and you hit the brakes and you never know which way it's going to go. But when you have these things aligned correctly with a little bit of toe in, and I think this one we did 3/8 toe in, 3/8 of an inch with 33-inch tires, and you factor in the lift kit, and it was dead nuts on.
Really?
Drove down the road, went perfectly straight, hit the brakes without my hands on the wheel, and it stopped straight.
Wow.
And you got to drive the truck, and it was just is amazing. We just you can use the sticks. We actually have a quick, I think it's called Quick Tools alignment tool. Put it on the tires and just you set it with just 2 tape measures. It was easy, and
That's cool.
You hit the stop nuts, lock everything down, use a little Loctite, and this thing's not going to go out of alignment. It'll bend a wheel before it comes out of alignment, or break a track bar like John.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I drove that truck, man. I slammed on the brakes. I was coming up to a stoplight, and Donnie was like, "Oh yeah, test the brakes, see how they work." Yeah, and so I'm flying up to a stoplight. There's cars up ahead, and you go, "Oh, you're really putting a lot of faith in this." It was like this, oh.
Yeah, and then when I took it to the owner, he did the same thing. It's just all right, I'm not letting anybody else test this stuff in front of me. I thoroughly tested it, but still.
Yeah. Slam on the brakes.
But I just Heim kit is one of my favorite upgrades to do.
That's a good one. All right, my last one. I know Donnie's old school. He doesn't like this because it's a controversial. It's such a popular thing right now, but it's not the best option. And I agree 100%. Doing a Coyote swap. Now, so Santa would need to bring me a Coyote motor, Coyote. And, but Tom's has everything that you need to swap in the Coyote and mount it up to, your AOD or your C4, whatever it is. I just think it's super cool. I know we've talked about it. Coyotes, for you people who think Coyote is the greatest engine in the world, you're wrong. And there's so many better options. And I think a Coyote actually kind of steals the classic look of, a Bronco engine away from the classic 302. Hence why in my restoration, I'm not running a Coyote. I'll be putting a 302 or something like it in there. But I still think it would be fun to do the swap, to figure out how to do it, to get all the parts, to actually run it. And I just think it'd be a cool swap to do. Even though I agree with you on most of the parts that it's not the best engine for a Bronco.
Well, they make a lot of power.
Yeah.
More than you need in a Bronco. They are super cool and modern engines, and you get, air conditioning, and you get all this great stuff with it, and all this fuel management, and just the technology behind the engine is awesome. But I just don't feel like you have to Coyote your Bronco to make it awesome.
Yes.
So because there's so many other options, and it's not cheap, but it's almost gotten to the point where with the LS engines, it was LS everything. That was Chevrolet's
world,
ad campaign, and it worked. But I feel like you don't have to Coyote everything.
Right.
But it is a really nice swap. But I'm old school. I'm going to build an old 302 and modernize it instead, which costs a lot less money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but with the Coyote, if you don't do the Tom's adapter kit, the transmissions kind of don't fit underneath the early Bronco body. So they make these transmission swap kits that have everything you need to use to hook up to a transmission that does already fit under your Bronco.
Yeah. And Tom's is actually working on a 6R80 kit.
I know, it's going to be amazing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So that would be super fun. 6-speed transmission. If you're doing the Coyote swap, that would be the correct transmission to, mount under there. So
John will put his address in the link below. So if you want to send any of the stuff to him.
Yeah, absolutely. You just send it right over and I'll send you a picture thank you gift.
And a sticker.
And a sticker.
A sticker, a swag bag with the sticker
The
kit.
swag bag with sticker. I'll send you a t-shirt. If you send me a Coyote, I'll send you a t-shirt. Well, there you go. Some Christmas shopping, Christmas list. Our Christmas lists for our Broncos. Really we've got, the stuff that we need and this is kind of our dream list and the things that we're looking at. But yeah, it's fun to look at. It's a fun time to, Christmas time, fun time to spend money on the Bronco, most important person in your life.
Yourself.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, so there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Definitely be on the lookout because we'll be doing a lot of fun episodes next year. But before we move on, Donnie, are we supposed to talk about anything else?
Yeah, there is one more thing.
Oh.
Our next episode, we do it every year. It's the kickoff of all the events coming up for 2024. So you can put them all in your calendar and maybe find us at 6 or so of the events.
That's right.
And
6 of them. Count them.
Yeah. And we're going to get on the road and do some really cool stuff. Go see some Bronco builders. I think we have 5 on the books.
Yep.
And super excited about seeing how other people build Broncos, and these are high-end Broncos too. They're not, some of the stuff John and I have to work on.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
Yeah. All right, guys, everyone out there, have a Merry Christmas. We thank you for listening and thank you so much for checking out the podcast. We'll see you next year.
And yeah, thank you so much for an awesome 2023.